What do you think about them like just closing it down and retheming it? Would you rather see it stay open, or what would you think? Splash Mountain is now closed. One of the 4 original mountains at Disney World. The 3 remaining mountains are Space Mountain, Big Thunder, and Everest. The reason why Splash Mountain is closing is because Splash Mountain is roughly based on a 1946 film called Song of the South. This film was never released on VHS in the United States. Allegedly, Song of the South has some elements that are a little controversial and, let's just say, dated elements to the movie. Now, before all this controversy, I had no idea that Splash Mountain was even based on a film, or I had not even heard of the film Song of the South. It wasn't until 2019 when I actually asked my friend, is this ride based on any movie? And they said, yeah, Song of the South. I think a lot of people are like me and had never heard of the movie before all this controversy, and I think a lot of people had no idea that the ride was even based on a movie. I know that a lot of people are upset that the ride is closing, but many people are also excited for Tiana's Bayou Adventures. I went to the source. I went to Disney World's Magic Kingdom to talk to people and figure out what they think about Splash Mountain closing. The ride has no elements that are controversial from the movie. However, Disney did decide to close the ride in June 2020. So I'm pretty neutral on this. I don't know what to think, so I'm gonna ask people what they think about the legendary Splash Mountain closing at Disney World. So I personally have ridden Splash Mountain. Have you ever ridden Splash Mountain?
Many times.
Many times. Okay, so it used to be one of my favorite rides. What did you think of it?
I loved it. It was a great nostalgic ride.
Nostalgic ride. It's one of the best like log flumes in my opinion. Are you like sad to see it go, or are you?
Yeah, I'm sad to see it go, but you know, I think the new Tiana theme is going to be a perfect choice for it.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I'm excited as long as it still has the same drop. You know, I can't complain. Do you think like either or? Like, would you rather see it stay open, or what would you think?
I mean, I wanted to do a change. It needs a change.
It needs a change.
Yep.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
And people like the $100 and here's $500.
Oh no, sometimes, but not recent. No, not that much money. I did a $1 video. I did where I asked people, can they answer a Disney trivia question for $1, but never the $100. But yeah.
So how much you giving me?
I mean, free, I guess. So we're here at Splash Mountain. Have you been on Splash Mountain before?
Yes, I have.
And what was your thoughts of whenever you originally rode the ride?
Oh, I thought it was fun.
You thought it was fun?
Yeah.
And it recently closed a few days ago. What do you think about that?
I think they should have left it open.
Left it open? Yeah. I mean,
They're building a new one, aren't they?
well, they're just kind of retheming it, but so it will come back eventually. But as of now, it's going to go away until they retheme it.
When is that, you know?
I don't know if they've announced it. That's actually a good question. Maybe in the video I'll put like a little text that says when it's supposed to reopen. But yeah, so you think it's just like as was? It wasn't like anything crazy. It was. Did it
Well,
really
the
need to
drop,
change?
my stomach kind of stayed on the top.
Oh, your stomach. Yeah, the drop was insane. But so if they retheme the ride and keep the drop, you won't really have a problem with that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's what we just talked to a gentleman. He said the same thing. He said he doesn't really care as long as it keeps the drop. So awesome. So I'm here at Space Mountain in front of one of the 3 remaining mountains. As you might know, Splash Mountain recently just closed. And have you ever ridden Splash Mountain?
Oh yes, last Saturday.
Last Saturday. Wow. And what'd you think of it?
I love that mountain. It's a nostalgic ride.
Oh, it's a good ride. I mean, I grew up loving that ride. What do you think that they just closed it? What do you think about that?
It's a little heartbreaking.
It is a little heartbreaking. I agree. It's a little bit heartbreaking. Is there like another ride at Disney that if it closed, you would be just as heartbroken?
Yeah, this is kind of a classic too. I wouldn't want to lose this one.
Space Mountain. Oh yeah.
To lose Pirates, I'd probably, that'd probably be the worst.
Yeah, losing Pirates would be the worst. So can you tell me a little bit more about like why Splash Mountains means so much to you, like when you were growing up or whenever it opened? Or
Well, I was born in the 80s, so
I think it came out in 1992, I believe, right?
Born in the 80s.
Born in the 80s. So,
so I was probably just old enough to start riding it. When it started, yeah.
Wow, so did you come here like as one of the first people to come here and ride Splash Mountain, or
Probably.
did you come here like as a kid, or like what age did you first come here to Disney World?
First time was probably 91.
91, wow.
And then probably every couple of years, and now we live in Florida, so we come every month.
Awesome. So did you come like roughly right after it opened, or after Splash Mountain opened?
You tested my memory, I don't know.
It's been a long time since 1991, so I understand that. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And I just wanted to ask you, have you ever ridden Splash Mountain?
Yes, I did.
What did you think about Splash Mountain? Did you like the ride?
Pretty great ride. I remember it took a while to get there. A lot of people with the lightning pass back then, and and it was a long ride.
How long ago did you ride it?
About 5 or 6 years ago, maybe.
Oh wow, so 5 or 6 years ago. So that's back when they had the original Fast Pass system. And you said the Fast Pass was just going like crazy, so you had to wait a long time?
Absolutely. I think it's like about 2 hours before we got on.
Was it worth the wait?
I'd say yeah.
Worth the wait. Awesome. It's a great ride. It's one of my favorites for sure. What do you think about them like just closing it down and retheming it?
I had no idea that's what they did, but I'm sad to hear about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit, the nostalgia is kind of changing a little bit. It's leaving a little bit. So you're sad about it? Why are you sad? Is it just...
I had a lot of good memories with that. I would do it anytime I had the opportunity to do it. So.
Opportunity to do it? Yeah, it's one of those rides that you wanted to do as many times as you possibly could. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me.
So there you have it. I believe we did 4 interviews. 3 people said that they're going to be sad to see it change, but one person said it's probably for the best. It looks like everyone's a little bit sad about the ride changing, but most people, nostalgia seems to be the driving factor behind why most people are going to miss this ride. And honestly, I'm right there with them. Nostalgia is a big thing for why I think I'll miss it, but also I think I'm ready to see the change. I think as long as the drop is in the ride, I'll be totally fine. I think that's what a lot of people are saying. Like I said, nostalgia is a driving factor for the reason why they're going to be sad. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, maybe subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.